Hello fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 119. Today is August the 24th, 2020. On today's show I have whips, including a new start, I have haul, and I have knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was interesting. On Tuesday I had both the grandkids, and Wednesday was my mom's birthday. My youngest son went out and spent some time with her. The youngest son's wife has been spending a lot of time out there with her, so I'm really grateful for that. On Friday I had the grandkids again. I am taking this Friday off to recoup and readjust, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Saturday was just another Saturday here at the homestead, and Sunday we went out again and did some more rearranging and cleaning, and actually got my dad's junk room almost completely emptied out, cleaned out, sorted through. So that was a chore and a half, and I really appreciate my eldest son. He did a lot of that work in that room, which was really great. My youngest son did as well. He did quite a bit of work as well, but that eldest son really got in there and went through everything. He touched everything. He looked at everything. He asked lots of questions and made sure that things were put where they needed to be. So I'm really grateful for that. The middle son didn't come because he had both the grandkids. This was the first weekend that my daughter-in-law went back to her job on nights, so that should be very interesting. Anyway, shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. My Mirror Monday, of course, for the month of August is Touching the Autumn Sky. And I'm doing this on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus, and I've lost her. Where did she go? Oh, she's on my lap. Ay. So, I worked a little bit more on the hair, I believe, this week. I didn't do a whole lot, and I think I worked some more on the scarf. Yeah, because I know I added that little bit last week, and I did some more of her hair. So, that's pretty exciting. So I'm liking how she's turning out. So that was a fun one. And then I worked on my Whip Go project, which is Gypsy Queen. And I'm doing this on 32 count. Is that chocolate? No, that's not chocolate. I don't know what this one is. I'll look here in just a second, see if I can figure it out. But this is what that one looks like. Let's see if I've got the tag anywhere. Doesn't look like I have the tag anywhere in here. So I will look that up for next time, and I will let you guys know what this is. But I worked on her bodice this time, because this was all empty right here. So I got quite a bit accomplished. And I also started doing some of the Krynic. And I forgot there's some Krynic up here. So the headdress has some Krynic in it, if you can see it. And the headpiece, and down in here, and her purse that she's got hanging on her arm, and then the bodice. So I was really happy with how much I got accomplished on Gypsy Queen, or Cher as I call her, for last week. Okay. There we go. And then I worked on, is this my new start, or is this, nope, this is Feeling Wicked. This is the Lakeside Needle Crafts Stitch Along, and the pattern is by Ursula Michaels. And I'm stitching this on 32 count copper penny. And I got the words done. I was really happy with that. So if you remember last week, I only had Wicked done. So I got Feeling done, and I'm going to go back at the end and put in the spider web and stuff. So I'll do the back stitching later. But this is where this is at. And I used Etoile white and the black. And it doesn't look like you guys can see the sparkle, but it's there. It's a little bit there. So I'm very happy. And the second part of this doesn't drop until the, I just looked it up, the 18th? No, the 28th, I'm sorry. What am I thinking? It's the 24th. So the 28th, that one comes out. I need a drink. So this weekend, I could not, oh no, I got one more before I talk about my weekend. And then I picked up and decided to work on Autumn Dreams by Carriage Garden Samplings. And this is on the 36 count Sanguine by Weeks Dye Works. And this is the old stuff, so it's not the greatest, but it will work. And I went ahead and worked on this and got it all mapped out. So that is its size. So that's how big it's going to be. Or at least from top to bottom. Side to side, I'm not quite sure yet, but that's top to bottom. So I definitely have enough to at least put it in a pillow form. So that's exciting, but there we go. Now what else was super exciting is when I came around to bring it up to this section, right here where the two have to match, it matched. So I was very happy that I had not goofed up anywhere going around that corner. So that's so exciting. And I'm really happy. I'm using this called for floss and the called for fabric. So, and I'm not sure if I'm going to change the word out. I haven't decided, or I might not even put a word in there. Who knows? I haven't decided. When I know, you will know, right? Right. So, this weekend I could not make up my mind what I wanted to work on. So what I'm going to show you is the last thing I worked on, because I also had started this earlier in the week. So this is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Midnight Way Stitch Along. And that is, it's in black and white, but here it is in color. This is 32 count linen that I used for my dad's memorial piece, so this is what was left over. And I worked on this for 2 days because I started it, shoot, I can't, I think let's see. I started this one on the 17th, and then I picked it up last night really late and did some more work on it. So that is really exciting. And the clue number 2 comes out August 31st. So I've got quite a bit of time to finish this up, because there's the brooms are missing. There's a light post here and the walkway, and there's a broom here. So there's still quite a bit left to do, but that's okay. There is some modifications that I accidentally made. The bat is 1 row down, and there should have been some etoile where that blue is, and that is blue, it's not purple. But where that blue is should have been some more etoile, and I kind of just got to where I just wanted to keep on working on it. So that's what we got. But I'm really liking it. I think it's super cute, and it's going to be really a cute little pillow, because that's what it's going to be, because that's what I did with the last Halloween piece from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. So that goes there, and then I brought out B, and this is by Lorna Lane, charted by Gecko Rouge. Oops, here we go, here's B. And I have to admit, on this one, I really wanted to get a whole bunch done, and I got burnt out because it was 1 stitch, tie it off, 1 stitch. A lot of 1 stitch, 1 stitch. But I'm almost done with the first page, at least this block here. I took out this there was a little blob of color here. I took that out. I may say that this is done, put that one little stitch there, but I've only got that itty bitty stitches there, and then page 1 will be done. But man, I think off all the work, there was only one color that had maybe 10 to 12 stitches. The rest of it was 1 stitch or 2 stitch. So it's like, oh my goodness, it took me 2 hours, and then I said, forget it. I'm done. I'm done. This one I'm just gonna have to pull out, do it for a couple hours, and put it away because I got super burnt out on it. Oops, sorry. Earthquake. Not really, but I got super burnt out on it really quickly because there is so much confetti. So much confetti. And I may have to go back to parking again because, wow, that was a pain. A pain, let me tell you. So after I got burnt out with that one, I picked up my Friends and Family Linens and Threads Mystery Stitch Along, and I'm doing the August block. And if you recall, I had made an error in the August motif, but it did work out because here we go. The birds were fine in there. I didn't have to take out this little section. This fit just fine. So I was really happy how that all turned out. So here is the birds, and I just saw I missed a stitch. I don't know if I'm going to go back and fix it or not, but there it is, August. So that's really exciting. So we have to wait for September 1st to get the next section of that stitch along, so that can go away until September. And then I was feeling the Halloween Haunted October Night by Cooler Designs. And I am stitching this one on 32 count Mocha Belfast. And oh, that Family and Friends is being stitched on 18 count Oatmeal Ada, and the bee is being stitched on Magic Guide that are 20 by 20 blocks instead of 10 by 10. So here is where I got on this. I got the cat, and I got all the orange and the banner done. So now I just have to do all the orange stitching all the way down. But I got the cat, and I will do the back stitch a little bit later on. But that cat is so cute. And oh, actually the cat's not completed yet because I got to do the face. But so happy with how much I got done on this. So happy. So, and that, my friends, is everything I stitched on last week. So I stitched on a lot of things. I got a lot accomplished on some, and others, like the bee, I didn't get very much accomplished at all. But wow, yeah, that bee was something else. I could not believe it. Sat there for, I would say, 2 hours and just felt like I made no progress at all. So forget it. It's going away before I throw it across the room. I guess I really don't like full coverage. I guess I really don't. Yeah. I'm not going to stop doing the bee or Fright Night. I like Fright Night. Fright Night's fun. I should work some more on Fright Night. But I may not be doing Up on the Rooftop anymore. I haven't really decided. It's kind of in that UFO pile, but I'm not quite sure. And I have quite a bit of stuff in my UFO pile that I really need to go back through and really decide, are you a UFO or are you just something I'm going to work on later? Yeah, because that is kind of where I'm at. Because 2021 is no new starts. No new starts. But yeah, we'll see how far that went. Last time I did this, I went until October, so I thought that was pretty good. I'm going to take these glasses off because, yeah, that ring light goes right through them. Okay, fix the hair. Hair's fixed. All right, so back. I received, I purchased some needle minders from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and they came in today. So isn't that cute? Jack and his friends. And gotta get the dinosaur. Got to get the dinosaur. I mean, little man's favorite things are dinosaur and planes, so we have to have that. And this one is the limited edition for the Midnight Way Sal. So this is going to go on that as soon as I am done speaking with you guys. So that was fun. I like their needle minders, the little wooden needle minders. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so knitting. I did knit quite a bit. We did not have a meetup last week because there was only going to be 3 of us, and then one of the ladies dropped out because she wasn't feeling good, and Thursday I wasn't either. I was just kind of worn out from just everything that has been going on, that I just needed to take a breather. So I said, no, I'm just not going to do the Zoom, because we Zoom, which is nice that we can Zoom. But yeah, anyway, I did some knitting, like I said, and I am still working on the chevron baby blanket, and the 2 colors. Oh. This is my yarn cabinet for those stitchers that have never seen my yarn cabinet. I like yarn too. Okay, oops. So these are the 2 colors I am working on. I have 4 balls, so here's the other 2. These are Lion Brand mandalas. So here's the 2 colors. This one is Gnome, and this one is Phoenix. So Gnome and Phoenix, I'm holding them together so that I get a really cool color combination. Put this back. And the last time you saw it, oops, it's at this end, sorry. I was just starting the yellow section. So now I am just starting the pink and green section. So that's exciting that I finally got a really good color change again. That's how it's turning out. So if this is half, I don't think it's half. I think it's more like a third. So it should be a good lap size, or it probably may end up as a baby blanket for somebody, and if I can't figure out somebody for it, then I might just give it to Love Inc. or somebody. I don't know. I will figure out something. Okay, so my arbitrary August is going along swimmingly because I am just coming in and picking up whatever I want to knit on or stitch on, except for but now that I have Sal's, I have to make sure I get those in because I do want to keep up on the Sal's. So this week's stitching is going to be my Whip Go, which is still Gypsy Queen. I have my Mira Monday, which of course is touching the autumn sky. I have to finish up working on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, but I have another whole week to do that. I have this week and a couple of days next week, I think. I think at least Sunday or Monday. Well, I've got a calendar right here. Let's look. Yeah, Sunday and Monday of next week is the 30th and the 31st. So I have until Sunday. So yeah, I do need to work on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery this week. And those are actually the only 3 projects that I have to work on. The rest of the projects this week will be whatever I want. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll pull out some of my older Halloween projects and start working on those again. I don't know. I guess you'll just have to tune in next week to find out what I did. So I hope that you all have a great week. And I want to thank everyone who has stopped in. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping in and checking me out. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I want to thank my regulars for all of their wonderful comments. I really appreciate them. And I want to say happy birthday to my mother-in-law. Today's her birthday, so that's happy, happy, happy. And, yep, looking around, I have nothing else to say. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you stay safe. I hope that your community is doing well. And that I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.